Well, good Sunday morning, everybody. Good to hear from you again. See you. Make a video for you. Let me get my old nachos out of this here microwave. Keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. Just melted cheese on top of tortilla chips this morning. I've already mowed the yard already. Already went and washed all my work clothes for the week. As usual, the 15-year-old daughter didn't have any. So I decided to take a break. It's up to 90s already here. Like I say, I've already mowed the yard, already washed clothes, made my bed up, and I've got to sweep and mop the whole house. Clean up the cat's live box. Then I'm going to play my old guitar here. Nice guitar, look at it. 1973 Ventura. See if I can get the name on this thing. Nah, I got my glasses on, I can't read it. But it's a nice little guitar. Been in the family over 10 years now. Wife found it at a garage sale. Hard case and the guitar. $10. Wow, can't beat it. Looked this model up online by serial number, it's worth $1,500. Oh my God. I believe we'll keep that until it gets worth a lot more. How about that? Anyway. The rest of the day, I'm going to, like I say, just clean up inside the house here a bit. Make sure all the trash is out and all the dishes are washed. And I'm going to relax. I'm going to play the guitar and I'm going to drink a few adult malted beverages. So I woke up with a lot of songs in my brain this morning. And think about folks. And Willie Nelson came to mind. Way back in the day, when they're doing Waylon and Willie, Willie just got all the money for himself and left old Waylon hanging. The name of the song I came up with was Dirty, Mean, Rotten, and Nasty. Not to worry though, I ain't gonna kill you today, because Carmen's gonna get you. And I said, yeah. Remember when old Willie had to sleep in his car off in the ditch? Smoking his dope and the cops come up on him. Of course, after his accountant skied up to the non-extradition treaty island off in the Caribbean, well, about $12 million of Willie's hard-earned cash, and the IRS didn't give a shit. They told Willie, either you pay us or we're going to put your old ass in jail. Yeah. You don't need to do nothing somebody's doing you wrong. Let karma take care of it, because it will. Might take a little bit longer than you want it to, but it'll happen. Don't believe me, ask my ex-wife. A few years back, she was telling me about all the horrible things that happened to her after she divorced me. And my reaction was I was laughing so hard I fell on the ground. That's not funny, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's funny as shit. You deserve every bit of it. Throw away something good for something shitty just because he's a pretty boy and a party boy. Well, when he gets tired of partying with you, he's going to move on to missing eggs. Girls are the same way. Well, if you ain't good and rock steady, I don't need you in my life. If I can't trust your word, why the hell do I want you around me? Mm-hmm. Well, I used to go to church, but the church got woke. A couple, they had been divorced for before and in another state. And both of them found each other down here in Texas. They started going to our church, not married. His kids and her kids. Well, I'm not going to say whether they love God or not, but they damn sure wasn't following him because they just living together. That old gal was getting cash money and alimony from her ex. And they're going to put off getting married until the expiration date of that alimony. So it seems to me, just personally, y'all can believe whatever the hell you want to. Seemed to me, she was willing to forego the laws of God for the laws of cash. Now, if I were a judge and the laws in the state of Texas where they were both living, they state that if somebody brings of another gender brings change clothes and takes a shower in your house and sleeps there every night, they can claim to be married to you and there ain't shit you can say about it. So now, if I tell you my idea of dating at my age is we're going to get together, we're going to make a plan, we're going to meet somewhere, we're going to have a good time, I'm going to walk you back to your car, wish you a good night, and ask you to give me a text or call me when you get home so I know you're safe. And I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to go to my house, and that's the way that's going to be. I don't need nobody making claims on me that we ain't agreed upon ahead of time. That's all I got to say about it. Anyway, a little observation about love. Folks have run into in situations they found themselves in. I need to tell you, old boys and girls, something. You know, you get involved when you get older, these days older than 12. Used to be older than 18, something like that, somewhere in there. Now 18, 19, 20. And this is for the guys, a little advice for you. If your woman had somebody she really loved, and she gave all her heart to him, she's never getting over that. Because when she gave that love, she also surrendered her soul to that other individual. But if you don't mind just being a placeholder in her life until she can get back with that guy, she's never going to quit pining over him, and you're always going to be number two. You're just a warm body in her bed until she can get back to where she wants to be. You're good with that. I ain't got nothing to say to you. But if you want somebody that cares as much about you as you do them, maybe you better pay attention to who you're going out with and living with, because ain't nothing worse than just spending decades with somebody and at their first opportunity they jump your ship and they move on back. They move retrograde. They go backwards. And what they're going to find when they go backwards is this isn't the same person I knew back then. Life has changed him. But if that, like I always say, if that's what you want to do, you just go right for it. Don't come to me whining like a little girl, because I ain't going to hear it. You chose that, just like I chose the shit I've done in my life. Ain't nothing to be sorry about, ain't nothing to be sad about. But let's pray to God that you learn something. Lord have mercy. Learn something, people. Sunday morning rant, ain't it? Anyway, the reason I quit going back to church. Get on back to the story, because we done went way out in left field, way out in right field. This old preacher man was scared to talk up. and say it ain't right for folks to be living together that ain't married. I said right then and there. Well, if your preacher won't even stand up for the word of God, why in the hell are you going to that church? Because it seems like you got a different God than they got. They got the God of modern convenience. They won't say nothing bad to you for doing wrong, but I damn sure will. Now you know why I don't go to church anymore. Preacher man won't stand up for right and wrong once he used to go to his church. Find you another one if you just have to go to church. But if you like me, I've never met you in my life. And I preach right and wrong to you every minute of the day. Now, for me to be able to do that, I have to live a life above reproach. And what does that mean? Well, pretty much means you're living by the Ten Commandments because you want to, not because you feel like you have to. You ain't got to put on a show for other folks. I get up every morning, I go to work 60 hours a week, I pay all my bills myself, I cook and clean for myself, I keep the yard maintained, and my vehicle maintained. All without begging for help from anybody. I don't want your help unless you want to volunteer. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's just I'm a beggar. I ain't about to do that. I just ain't. So all I want y'all to do is enjoy this life. Take care of your own self and your own business to the very best of your degree. Don't include people in your life that always just want to take from you. That ain't no life at all. That's hardship. And you'll get tired of that crap and you'll move on down the line, or they will. If they get everything they want, the minute you start saying no, they start looking. Anyway, enjoy yourself. I'm going to sit here and eat my nachos till I'm done. I'm going to play this guitar about 5-10 minutes. Get over washing the dishes. And I'm going to get up and go in yonder. Clean up behind my daughter's cats and a rabbit. Got 2 cats and a rabbit in there. They don't help change. They don't help clean up behind them. They don't feed them. They don't water them. They don't do nothing with them. Just got them in storage in my house. Told them though, when y'all are both moved out, so are your animals. I give them away, take them to the pound, whatever I got to do. I'm going to quit doing free labor for you, and I'm going to quit putting money out on vet bills and food and all the other things you got to have to keep critters. Because obviously, I don't have the time. If I wanted pets, I would retire and get a pet. But I'm going to work. I went down the wrong. I went down the wrong home. But anyway, people ask me all the time, John, when are you going to retire? Oh, probably about 20 years after I'm dead. Reckon I might be pretty close to paying everything off by then. Y'all just enjoy life. Have what you consider good food. Kick back, cool out. Isn't looking like it's going to rain all day. It's cloudy as hell. Looking out the kitchen window. It even felt like it smelled like it first thing this morning. So I was thinking this morning, I recall things that happened in the past. Natural things that I've noticed being out in nature a lot. You ever notice how the wind gets up? Right at dawn, right before that sunrise. It's light out, but the sun ain't got burning your face off. I got thinking about that this morning. I said, damn, that sounds like a song. You ever feel that wind when the nights are running away from the morning sun? That's what I feel when I'm out there. Man, that's a son of a gun. So I'm gonna step this aside, I'm gonna cut the camera on. I'm gonna get down to living and taking care of business. TCB, taking care of business every day. Taking care of business and working overtime, work out, baby. We'll see y'all next go round. Y'all be good. I ain't.